Hey everyone, let me tell you something. My name's Christian.
And I'm Jordan.
And welcome to the show. What do you got for us today, man?
For all of you nerds out there, that love Nintendo.
Oh, we're like a week late on this at least.
Yes.
Depending on when this goes live.
Yeah, I'm like that. I like to, not purposely, but I like to jump on things that people are either in the middle of doing or they have surpassed them.
It's like the opposite of a hipster.
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm the same way. Like, I've realized that I got into, like, pop punk when I was in, like, late high school.
Right.
Which was, like, when it wasn't really, like, huge anymore. It was kind of, like, fading out more. Yep. Now we're seeing a resurgence of it, which I think is fucking awesome.
Yep.
But, you know, so it's just, I do that. Like, I find out about shit,
right,
like, 10 years or so after it's popular, and then, like, I'm back into it. But,
but I want to say, we watched the Nintendo Direct, the newest one, a week or two ago?
It was the day after this podcast.
Yeah.
And it came out, so you guys know, because I know it's coming out like a week or two, well, whatever. So this is being recorded a week after the Nintendo Direct that we just had.
Yeah.
And it is, the Nintendo Direct was September 12th of 2025.
Exactly.
This is 2 weeks after the 12th.
Yeah.
We're recording this on September 20th?
I think so.
September 20th.
Yeah.
Anyway, just fucking go on.
But no, so for all you nerds out there, I mean, we're both nerds. I don't know about you, but I'm not like one of those mega nerds that like their whole entire place is like decorated with whatever thing they love. But for those of you who watched the Nintendo Direct, you know I'm a huge fan of Pokemon.
I do.
Love Pokemon. Played the mainline games. The spin-off games, Pokemon Legends Arceus, that was okay. But I'm more of a mainline guy. Have you ever played a Pokemon game?
I was just gonna ask if we talked about my experience with Pokemon on this show. I don't think we have, but I think now's a great time to mention the fact. So my folks weren't. I wasn't allowed to like watch Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh or Harry Potter growing up because like my dad thought it was all like he got bought into some of the like Satanic Panic kid shit of like the 90s and all that. And so I wasn't allowed to do those things, right?
Yeah.
And I never, like, everyone around me, like, growing up played Pokemon and stuff, but I didn't. And I didn't really, it wasn't really my cup of tea anyway. I didn't really feel like I was missing out on much. But I was missing out on that camaraderie of other people being able, being able to share this with other people.
At, recess, trade in your Pokemon on the game, almost at the GameCube. Gosh. GameCube is a legend. But, out on the playground with your boys, trading your Pokemon on your Game Boy Color. It's good stuff.
Didn't they have that, like, Battle League or whatever on the GameCube? Like the 3D Battle Arena game? Not Pokken Tournament.
No.
There was something...
Like Pokemon Stadium?
Maybe.
I think that was on the GameCube.
I know there's Pokemon Stadium on the GameCube in Melee, but I don't know if that's...
Right.
I don't know if it was called Pokemon... Okay, so that kind of leads me into... So, I was only ever tacitly familiar with Pokemon through my cultural osmosis.
I'm teaching them, folks.
So I'm very into the lead, and we'll get to this part, so I'm leading up to... So I was not, like, aware of, like, any of this stuff. I knew about it from, like, other people that would talk about it and stuff, and when I started getting into, like, watching Let's Plays online and stuff, and video game reviews, a lot of these people would talk about Pokemon, and I would hear about it kind of through the grapevine, if you will. But I never played Pokemon. I never watched the anime. I watched like 2 episodes when I was a kid and it was on like late at night or early in the morning, something like that. But I was never like super into Pokemon.
Gotcha.
Never got into all that. So what I knew about, mainly the way I learned about Pokemon, other than hearing about it from other people, was through Smash Bros. Like, to me, I knew about, like, Pikachu, Raichu, Lucario, Mewtwo, all these characters through Pokemon, and I knew about, like, other Pokemon through the Pokeballs in Smash Bros.
Right.
So I knew, like, okay, I know Gyarados, I know, like, the red guy, who's like a red giant fish. He's legendary, I think.
A red
He was,
giant
like, on the cover
fish.
of one of them, I think.
A red giant fish.
Yeah, he's like a fish, red... I don't know. This is my point. I don't know Pokemon.
Yeah.
I knew there were these, like, black musical note-looking eye things that, like, flew across the screen.
Unknown?
I don't know what it's called.
No.
I knew there was...
So you're probably talking about the Unknown.
Sure.
So they're actually the alphabet.
Oh, that what they are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Is it the Japanese alphabet or the English alphabet, or, like, what? Is it kanji?
I don't think so.
Because that would make sense, because kanji is, like, Japanese lettering.
Okay. Maybe it is? I would have to show you a few, like, pictures.
My point is, I knew very little of Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Recently,
that's right,
Jordan here has been getting me into the original anime, which I've told some people about. It's like, oh yeah, we just started going through the series, and they're like, oh, you'll never finish.
Oh,
they're
yeah,
like, you'll be watching it for like 20 years. I'm like,
yeah.
all right, well. But here's something you have to keep in mind when it comes to this stuff, right? Yes, it took 20 years or whatever to get to the point that it's at now, but it was like a new episode every week. So if we're watching, like, and they took hiatuses and, like, all this stuff, right?
That's true.
So if we're watching, like, we're watching a couple episodes when we hang out a lot, we'll probably get through it in, like, 5-10 years, maybe something like that.
No.
We're, like, what, halfway through season 1 at least?
We are.
We are almost done with
past
season 1?
We are way past, in my opinion, and all you Pokemon fans out there that watched the anime when it first came out will definitely agree with me. The top 10 saddest freaking Pokemon scene where, and if you haven't watched it, I don't know what to tell you, but you're going to have to watch it. Where Ash has to leave Butterfree. Where Butterfree finds...
Is that the saddest one to you guys?
Oh, yeah. That's like...
Okay.
Like I said, that's in the top 10. Yeah. Butterfree finds a little Chickapee.
Okay, so I gotta be honest, I wasn't sad.
No.
I was...
It'll make a grown man cry?
Yeah, we did make a...
No.
I was... I guess just happy for Butterfree. Like, I get it, like, from Ash's perspective, like, that's your friend, like, it always sucks. But it's also like, well, Butterfree's, they're going off and they're getting to start their own life and everything, and, it's sweet.
Well, so
but I'll tell you, I'll tell you one thing. It's really interesting, because, like, yeah, I'm not a kid, I'm an adult seeing all this stuff for the first time. What's crazy, I wonder how differently I feel about things like Psyduck, for example. I hate that.
Psyduck has done nothing wrong to you.
No, I am with Misty. I hate that duck with a passion.
No, he's a good boy.
I don't blame her for wanting to get rid of it at every chance she can.
Okay, sure.
Speaking of calling it, well, we'll get into that in a minute. Go ahead.
Sure, he's a little stupid in the head.
No,
but
he doesn't have he's not doesn't have Down syndrome or autism.
He comes in clutch.
Doesn't he turn into that thing that
when
with
he
the
needs
spoons?
to? He comes in clutch.
Doesn't he turn into that thing with the spoons?
No, he turns CP. Fucking newbie over here. No, no, he turns into Golduck. It's an even bigger duck with a red jewel on its forehead, and it's blue. Kind
of like Meowth's jewel.
Okay. Yeah. What you're talking about is Alakazam,
yes,
the evolved form of Kadabra, and no. Oh gosh, how am I blanking on this?
If I remember correctly, it's like Kadabra.
Oh, so
Abra, Kadabra,
Alakazam. Yeah,
okay, that's it.
Alakazam is the one with the two spoons.
I know there's. So, okay, that's an interesting... when it comes to the props that some of these Pokemon have, are the spoons, a part of it? How does that work?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think they're just there for... I guess, like, not there for the aesthetic, but like they're like they're a part of him, but they're not like connected to his body. You know,
but like they all have them, right?
Abra
like that thing with the stick.
The thing with the stick.
Yeah, the like one of the animals, or the fox that has like a stick in its tail.
Oh yeah.
Like, what is it with some of these? Like, are we to believe they just biologically develop a stick when they transform, or that one that carries the stick and hits things with it? It's like a
Farfetch'd.
Yeah, that thing. It's a bird or something. Yeah.
Farfetch'd. So like with that kind of thing, it's like they have to find like that item. Like it doesn't like evolve with them. It's weird. It's a whole. It's literally you could. Golly, dude. Brother, you could go down so.
I'll tell you what. As far as
you could go down so many rabbit holes with like the thing like these spoons or the stick. Is that a part of them? Dude, you could spend days.
I'll tell you what. As far as the games go, I don't think I'm ever going to get into them.
No.
I do like some of the characters like in the stuff, right? But I don't think I'm ever going to get into like I mentioned like the lore and stuff. I guess the story, whatever. But I'm not an RPG guy, so I'm never going to play like anything like. I don't know if you know Scott the Woz. He's like a big video game reviewer on YouTube. I think Scott is similar to that, where he also like didn't grow up with Pokemon and stuff, and he's the same age as me actually. I don't know if it's because of religious parents or what though, but whatever the case. It's really interesting though, like seeing how I'm sure for you and even the people listening. That are like, this guy doesn't fucking know shit about like one of the biggest like cultural touchstones of like our generation. I don't. Honestly, it must be like people from the 50s being like, you don't know Elvis? Like,
that's exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It's like what? Like, but or like the 60s. Oh, you don't listen to the Beatles? Like, what are you talking about? So
Pokemon's the GOAT.
Pokemon's the GOAT.
Pokemon, well, not the GOAT, but he is.
One of the
they are
things I wanted to touch on is we talk about this sometimes when we watch the show. We notice we kind of like yell at the people on the TV sometimes where they call Pokemon it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, so like some of them I think are an it, like those letter ones you talked about. Those are probably an it.
Yeah, okay, so unknown. Yeah, that's that. That's
the car keys. There's no chance that's a.
So with
no shot.
I don't really know the specifics, but I think for like the item Pokemon, like the car keys, there's like a treasure chest in the newer generation.
I've seen.
I don't think those are like. They're either male or female. I think they are its. But like for like the humanoids and the animal looking and the animal Pokemon, definitely he.
So you're telling me if Pokemon went woke, they have non-binary.
Yeah. So
they got pronouns.
So for those who know Pokemon, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. For example, Gardevoir.
Yeah.
So there's Ralts. Ralts is So okay. So Ralts is a Pokemon. It's like a little gothic kid, has his bangs down and everything.
It's a kid. Wait. There's a Pokemon that looks like a kid?
Yeah.
Okay. They really are running out of ideas. I have an idea. Why don't they just stop making new Pokemon, unless they can come up with anything good, and just fucking go with what you have? Because people want to, like you talk about all the time, I want an open world Pokemon game. People want an open world Pokemon game. People want the stories to continue. People want all this shit. But you don't need to keep making new ones. Like, leave it. I think, like, the original 150 or whatever was probably fine enough. Yeah. Like, when they were based off animal. And even then, some of those were contrived. Like, Equinus. Ooh, what is that? It's a snake. And then what does it evolve into? Arbok, which is Cobra backwards. So creative. So, I mean, some of them are cool. Like, you got, like, a Firefox and I think, okay. I would be interested to see more normal types like Eevee that
evolve into
become different elemental versions.
Right.
I think that'd be pretty dope.
Right.
Like, they can all become a different version of
A different evolution of...
Yeah. But I will say, one thing especially, that theme song slaps. Like, it's one of those...
Pokemon!
Gotta catch them all.
Yeah.
It's one of those theme songs that you can't skip it. Like, every time it comes on, you just gotta fucking...
And like, it's... when I was a little kid, I think it was every Saturday mornings at like 7 or 8, I would always be up. Little 7, 8-year-old me and my little
cereal and
with my little freaking cereal bowl, eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Captain Crunch or whatever in my little Elmo pajamas, watching the newest episode of Pokemon.
So I think I can relate to that on 2 levels. One, I don't know if I was consciously aware that there was like a new episode or whatever, like every Saturday morning.
Buddy, I kept tracked.
Right.
Tracked.
But what I'm talking about is Spider-Man animated series, the '94 series with the reruns on like Fox or Disney, whatever it was on. That was how I got into Spider-Man, and I watched that stuff pretty frequently. But the show that I like religiously, like I watched a new episode every week. Mm-hmm. So, 4Kids TV, which also had Pokemon, right?
Mm-hmm. It also had, I believe, Digimon Yu-Gi-Oh? No, that was...
I think they had Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
That was
Yu-Gi-Oh!
WB Kids, I
think. What, Kids WB?
I think so. I think that played Yu-Gi-Oh!
That makes sense.
Yeah.
No, but Pokemon was Cartoon Network. It wasn't 4Kids, right? Wasn't it on Cartoon Network?
I don't think so, no.
Oh. Pretty sure. Well, whatever the case.
Yeah.
On 4Kids TV. So, Sunday mornings, they aired Sonic X, which was, for people that don't know, was an anime adaptation of the Sonic games. Mm-hmm. Primarily like the adventure games and stuff like that at the time. Mm-hmm. It started in 2003, ended in 2005, I want to say, maybe 2006. Only went on for 3 seasons. I wish it would have kept going and kept adapting the games, but regardless.
Big Sonic fan over here.
So how he's huge into Pokemon, I'm huge into Sonic.
That's right.
My point was, when I found out about this show, it was on Sunday morning. But I had to go to church on Sunday morning with my folks.
You had to miss the show.
Right, so my dad would record it for me. Oh, and now this is before we had DVR, this is before we had streaming, any of that. So if anyone listening remembers, we used to use actual cassettes that we would put in our VCR and record. So what I would always have... Winx Club came on right before Sonic X, so I'd always catch the end of that before getting into Sonic X.
Right.
And that was the closest thing to something that I watched every morning, like kind of religiously, and was like always excited. Like I knew when I could come home, I was like, "All right, I'm going to get to see the next episode of Sonic X," and I did. And, But I'll tell you what, there were a lot of shows that came on in the evening for different things that I watched religiously. Teen Titans was a big one, the original.
That's right. Good show.
Uh-huh. When I was growing up, like a lot of the like sitcoms on like Teen Nick, like Drake and Josh, 0101,
Drake and Josh, go.
Stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. There were a lot of different things like that I. What about you? Other than Pokemon, what were things that you were like? You like every morning, or not necessarily every morning, but like every something you had to watch. Because I did have things like that on Kids WB that I watched. Like I think the Batman for a while. I watched like the new episode every morning. But what about you?
Pokemon, obviously. I don't really think anything else.
Really?
I think I was just into Pokemon.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So you were like super. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So going back to the whole like the humanoid Pokemon and the animal Pokemon being, you can tell if they're either male or female. Ralts, he's a Pokemon, and then he can it's him, and then oh gosh, I'm gonna get her name wrong. He evolves into another form. I think her name is Cruella.
Cruella DeVille.
No, but no. So he evolves into Cruella, something like that. I probably botched the name. And then I think in the games and like lore wise, I think depending on like either if you're like if you're bonded really well with your Pokemon, or like if you're close friends with your Pokemon, Cruella, or the second evolved form, will either evolve into Gallade, which is the male version.
It's like a spray thing, smelly spray thing.
That too, yeah. No, he has like long blade arms.
I think I've seen this.
Yeah,
no,
he's the male version.
Scyther, I think, or something. Cypher,
probably Scyther. Yeah. But yeah, so Gallade is one of the evolutions Krillin can evolve into, and Gallade is specifically a male Pokemon, but also Krillin can evolve into Gardevoir, which is the female version. So like with the again, like I said, with the humanoid Pokemon, with the animal Pokemon, you can tell if they're male or female, but with like the item Pokemon, like like I said, treasure chest, car keys, they're just it. And like for Pikachu, classic Pikachu. He's obviously the mascot. He is the goat. Cute. Ash's Pikachu, and specifically is the goat. He's taken on Pokemon gods and deities and all these things, and succeeded. But anyways, you can tell Pikachu is either a male or female by the tail. So male Pikachu, their lightning bolt tail at the top is just kind of squared off.
Sure.
Whereas a female Pikachu,
they have a heart.
The tip of the tail is kind of in the shape of a heart.
Yeah.
So you can definitely tell that way.
Yeah. Are there male Jigglypuffs? I feel like they all look like.
I think they're all female.
Okay. So how do they reproduce? Are they asexual? Do they just?
I think. I don't know. I mean, you could probably find that on
Well, all I know is that. Oh fuck! I forgot how the name went. It's not Lapras.
I had Lapras on my Fire Red team. For those of y'all who know,
on your what team?
My Fire Red team. Fire Red
Pokemon Instinct.
So this is
Pokemon Go. I'm thinking where everybody did like the what team are you and like because I like electricity. I chose Team Instinct and people were like that one's lame. Like you're either Team Red or Team Blue. Like what? Why not yellow? Why can't we have?
I was more. Oh shoot! I forgot what it was. I was really never into Pokemon Go. I played around with it, but at the end of the day, I was like me. But I think I was with the group that loved to like battle, like it's just battling all the time. I think that was the Team Valor, the red team, and the blue. Yeah, so I think the red team was all about battling and evolving. The blue team was about like understanding your Pokemon. I don't know, through friendship or whatever. And then the yellow one was something.
All I know is that in terms of male human and female Pokemon breeding, Vaporeon is the most
yes.
compatible Pokemon
yes,
for humans.
We all know
Not
that. You sick bastards! You are sick. That is an aqua fox, buddy. Okay, that is an animal, fools.
Oh my god! Well, okay, so it's funny because like
bunch of busters.
That meme was like, at least according to Reddit, his copy pasta was like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you remember a couple years ago? Maybe that was 5 years ago too. I don't know. When everyone was doing like the Pokemon Smash or Pass stuff.
Yeah.
Which was like. God, they're animals. I remember
that's exactly what
Game Grumps. It was hilarious with Game Grumps. They did this thing where like Aaron was like smash on all of them, and the ones that were more like kind of humanoid, Dan was like smash. But Dan was like, Aaron, I think what we've gathered from this is you just want to fuck animals.
That's disgusting. That is y'all are sickos.
Yeah, no, 100%.
No,
But they did do those like Monster Girl like humanoid versions.
That's true.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Now, some of the I want to say like Pokemon trainers. Is it like the Hawaiian mom and shit?
Yeah.
She's a trainer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like some of the I can do like smash or pass for like some of those like Pokemon trainers.
Right.
But the animals, I'm like, no, they're animals.
Right.
Unless it's like Gardevoir, it's like this is an animal.
Yeah.
I don't like.
I want to be with a human than an animal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Do you remember? Okay, we got off on this tangent about Pokemon because we were talking about Nintendo Direct. So to touch a little bit more on Nintendo Direct. Okay, so I'm gonna go through this kind of more so on memory. Mm-hmm. We had Mario at first. Like they kicked off with it's the 30th anniversary. No, 40th anniversary.
Brother.
Yeah. So
it was like 5 games of Mario. I'm like
1985.
It's
technically 1980. Yeah, 1985. Yeah. Or is it 1983? When did? No, 85. That was when I think 85 was. Yeah, because you had the video game crash of 83. And then 85 was when Donkey Kong came. I'm just going off memory, so if I'm wrong, please let us know in the comments. Talking about, what was it?
Mario's 40th?
Yeah, well, just the Nintendo Direct in general. Yeah. So, back in 2020, when Mario had the 35th anniversary,
right,
we had this 3D All-Stars collection, it was called, which was a limited time collection of Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. Not Super Mario Galaxy 2, it was snubbed from it, and it was a limited time download only collector's edition. Which was fucking stupid. Like, it was artificial scarcity, it was a scummy business practice, I didn't like it.
Right.
Now what they're doing is they're doing another collection of just Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2, and they also announced they're doing a Super Mario Galaxy movie, which they announced. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it'll be cool. It is weird to me that they're going directly to Mario Galaxy, but whatever.
I'm still waiting on the NCU, the Nintendo Cinematic Universe that they've.
Do you think that's actually going to happen?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I hope. It is.
Here's the problem. Like, I don't know if you can put Metroid properly with Mario or Kirby. I just don't know if you can do that.
I mean, you could by some way. I don't know.
Well, I think Metroid should, for one, I think it should be a horror movie. It should be like
that'd be cool.
It should be like what it was inspired by, Alien.
Mm-hmm.
It should be like that. And then, of course, Zelda should be a fantasy movie, like Lord of the Rings or something.
Right.
That's another thing, by the way. I didn't grow up with Lord of the Rings either. And we recently watched Lord of the Rings and the Hobbits trilogy. Didn't really care for them.
Slacker.
They were fine, but I don't think I ever need to see them again.
No.
They were. I mean, I'm interested in the Shadow of Mordor game, which looked fun. I haven't played it yet, but it's on my backlog. It's a lot of things on my backlog. But
there's I've seen it, folks. I've seen it firsthand.
It's insane.
Yeah,
but
we can make a whole video on this.
We could do. I could do it. Yeah, going through my backlog. Okay, so and speaking of Metroid, they then announced they didn't. Okay, so we knew Metroid 4 was happening. Sorry, Metroid Prime 4 was happening, which a lot of Metroid fans were super stoked for.
Yep, I played Metroid Prime. Dope.
But now we see that she's got this bike, and I'm hearing it might be because there's an open world, not necessarily open world, but some kind of you have to ride the bike to get to different destinations.
Right.
Part of the criticism I'm hearing about that, though, I think people are worried about, which I totally understand, is are we just going to be in these barren wastelands where it's basically a loading screen that we're driving through? Which I totally get.
I hope it's not.
I do too. I'm not going to play it. I don't play for first-person shooters either. And my issue with Metroid specifically. Okay, so this is the thing about me. I don't consider myself a gamer because there are very few types of games that I play. I don't like getting lost. I don't like turn-based games, like video games. I don't like... I like very straightforward, pick up and play, get to the end of the level, like that kind of stuff, those kind of games.
Mm-hmm.
Story-driven or simple platformers or something like that. I don't like games that people often will call like a guide game, where you basically need a guide to play through it, like Legend of Zelda if you get lost, or Metroid or something, because I'm like, if I'm using a guide every step of the way, which I played a decent amount of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess years ago.
Such a fun game.
And I played it with a guide, and I was like, I'm like using a guide every like 2 steps. Like, what's the point? Why even bother? And I did that. So yeah, it's just gotten to the point where I'm like, I might as well just like watch other people play it at this point. So that's how I consume games like that through Let's Plays. After Metroid Prime 4, they had... I don't think knew what it was, but they announced that for the Virtual Console, they're going to be bringing the Virtual Boy, which is going to come with its own peripheral as well. Now, the Virtual Boy was a massive failure when it originally came out, for good reason. It hurt your eyes when you, like, had those... Because you're holding this, like...
Right.
High-tech... Well, for the time. High-tech, like... screen right next, right in front of your face. It's not good. It wasn't good then. I'm sure it's not going to be good now. If it was basically an emulator where they're like, here you can play the games on the console, okay. But the fact you need this peripheral for it, I'm like, nah, I'm good. And nothing like worthwhile came out of the Virtual Boy either, so it's more of a novelty than anything. But don't be fooled by the marketing. It's not good. So that's it. It's not good.
No bueno.
But what? Oh, then they did Pokemon after that. Well, they did like Tamagotchi and like some scissor reel stuff, but the next big thing is Pokemon.
Well, so before Pokemon, they did again, for those of you who played on the GameCube, y'all know this Kirby Air Rider.
Yes, well, just Kirby Air Ride, but go on.
Yeah, yeah, played it on the GameCube. Dope, fun. And that was kind of really the end of it. Like nothing ever came about it, and so the Direct happened, and they're coming out with Kirby Air Riders. And I remember when I played Kirby Air Ride, I was either the wheel, like the warp, not the Warp Star, not the basic Gold Star, but it was like a dragon like a winged dragon.
You collect the pieces for it in Smash Bros.
Not that one.
There's another one?
Yeah, it's like it probably has a different name. It's but it's like silver and blue.
I think that one might be in. I don't, because there's 2 in Smash Bros, so I don't know if that might be in there too.
But I drove the wheel, this other dragon vehicle, and I think it was a refrigerator cart that you could drive around. First game was great, and then when they brought this Kirby Air Riders game, like I was like, oh, sweet! Are they going to have new rides? Are they going to have like new vehicles? Are they going to have like more tracks? Are they going to bring back the old tracks and put it with the new tracks? I don't know, but it actually did say sometime soon there's going to be a direct. Just for Kirby Air Ride. So I think I may check that one out.
Yeah. That's because of Sakurai. Well, no, there already was a direct for originally as well.
Oh.
I think the main thing a lot of people took away from it was it's going to be a 2-button game. So
I'll check that out too.
Not great, but it is what it is. I like Sakurai. Sakurai, of course, made Smash Bros., which is my favorite. Technically Sonic is my favorite game franchise, but Smash Bros. Is my favorite game series, if that makes sense. Because, like, every time there's a new Smash Bros. Game, it becomes my favorite game. I legit, like, the only thing I have on the Switch is, like, Smash Bros. And Astral Chain. Like, I think that's, like, all that I have. What was I going on with that?
I have no idea.
And was it Pokemon after that?
Pokemon was in after that, yep.
So, of note with that, I know we had like the Ditto game.
Oh yeah.
By the way, there were so
okay.
many farming simulators.
It really was.
Who cares? Like I don't know. I'm not.
The farmers care.
Do they? I don't think they're playing.
I don't know.
I don't think they're.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think they get.
No, so like the people who like farming games.
No. The people who like the simulation of farming.
Mm.
If you have to go out there and actually, you'll fucking hate it. People
Well, no.
like,
So I've actually gone and farmed before. It was a while ago. It's definitely hard work.
Yes.
You definitely you lose weight. You sweat a ton, but or at least for me, by the end of the day, you feel good. Okay, to me, you feel good. You like, I did all this stuff, and yeah, that's how I feel about farming.
Okay. I think it's fine for people that want to do it, but I think there's a reason that as a society we moved away from agriculture as like the main thing, and why people left farms to go to the city and like develop a life in civilization and work in the factories and stuff like that.
My boy over here is very much a city boy.
I'm a city boy, 100%. 1,000%.
I mean, there's a term for everything nowadays, but there's
You're a country bumpkin?
No, not a country. No, I've seen country bumpkins, dude. They're like, oh god, like
you're not.
Please let me go buy you a pair of fake teeth, there, buddy.
Yeah.
But no, I'm in the nice middle. I love the countryside. I love the mountains. I love just all those things. I love forests. I love all those things. But also, from time to time, I like to go into the city and do stuff.
I don't mind like some of the country aesthetic and stuff like that. I just don't like horses, cowboys, whatever, like ranches, yeehaw, like okay. But what I don't like is the like rural decaying,
the trashy parts.
Yeah. The like rural, out in the middle of nowhere, like.
You talked about this before.
Flyover states. Nobody cares about these. Like these places that have been left to rot and die because these people refuse to change. Yeah. They refuse to let new people come in. They tend to be very racist.
Very racist.
Yeah.
Buddy, you continue on. I have something to tell you.
And it's crazy because like the way they think cities are so terrible. But it's like, bro, you are in a environment where everyone is, not everyone literally, but like everyone is like addicted to like fucking what is that drug that they keep fear mongering about?
I have no idea.
Yeah, you do. It's fentanyl. Fentanyl. Like everyone's on like fentanyl and like all this other shit, and like People either leave these situations and improve their lives, or they stay, and I mean, eventually, you die no matter where you are, but, they don't make anything of their lives, they don't make anything of their place, because these are dying towns. I think what we really need for these, but I think they can be saved. I think what we need, though, is, I'm sorry, we gotta urbanize you guys. We gotta inject city into you. We do. We need to build towns and culture and society and.
But what if they don't want it?
That's the problem. Well, that's too bad. That then they die. It's either their towns are going to die and there's going to be no one left there, and eventually we're going to build cities and stuff anyway.
Well, then, or let them do that.
Let them die.
Let the whole thing die out. I mean, if they're not willing to do anything about it, you can't just force them to do it. It's their land, it's their place. They can do whatever they want. If they all die out, that's
no. Okay, let me tell you the way I view this. Right, that is like you saying, well, if a kid doesn't want to go to school, don't make them go to school. Let them just wallow in their filth and just
homeschool them.
Okay, but that's still giving them an education. We need to educate these people and teach them how to like how to develop in the modern world.
Yeah.
Like you can't live like it's the 1800s anymore.
Some of them do,
but
I mean, shoot, oh my gosh.
Okay, for the Amish, that's fine because they have their own thing going on. But for these dying towns in like bumfuck nowhere, like you can't do this. And look, I'll tell you, I have a like personal thing with this because
he does.
My job involves dealing with these people directly, and they are very stupid and entitled when I talk to them, and they get mad that like I had this one where like I'm working in logistics right now, and I had this one where they wanted us to get a shipment out to them, and they lived like literally on a mountain in bumfuck nowhere. And the closest thing to civilization was like an hour away. And they were like, well, I don't want to drive all the way out there. I'm like, okay, we have someone that can come out to you, but they're going to be out in like 2 weeks. They're like, well, why don't they want to come out to us? It's not like we live in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, you stupid moron. You live on a mountain in like Nebraska. You live in the middle of nowhere. Mm-hmm. Like you do. Like I don't know what to tell you.
Well, you're getting pretty heated over
there. Yeah, I just these people. It's crazy. They're not.
See, my thing is, if they don't want to do it, like don't force them. Just let them be.
Because they're dying because they're destroying their towns. They are creating just more like decay throughout the country in general. And to make matters worse, these people vote on things that affect you and me. Like you can't say, "Oh, I'm going to be detached from the city and stuff," and then vote for things that affect people in the city. You know, like
maybe they don't vote.
Oh, they absolutely do. Oh. They are some of the most like it's crazy. Like there was this video More Perfect Union did where Bernie Sanders went and talked to some of the people in, I think it was like Nebraska or something, I don't remember where. But like, it's crazy because, you know, you'll talk to these people, and I've had this experience with some of these people too, where, you know, you think you're getting through to them and you're making sense and stuff, but then they turn around and they're like, you know, it's like, oh, okay, like you understand these like economic things and social things, so why are you like voting for the right? Just like, if you like can word it the right way, you can get them to just say like they just don't like black people or they don't like Mexicans or whatever it is. They're like, oh, they're taking our jobs and they're, which my thing on Mexicans taking jobs or whatever has always been, yeah, they're taking the jobs you don't want to do. Like someone's got to do them. Do you want to be out there fucking breaking your back in the farms and shit like that, or the construction work, or like I don't know. It's just I don't know. I think. You know, to an extent, like, yes, people need to be, you know, let me put it this way. You don't get to decide things for society if you don't participate in society. Like, if these people are going to be, like, that's great. If you want to be off in your own world and like, oh, I don't care about what goes on in the city, great. Then you don't get a vote. Like you're not a citizen. You don't get a vote that actually counts. If you want to be a productive member of society and actually have a say in what happens in this country, great. You're gonna be a fucking city. Deal with it. You're gonna have migrants and you're gonna have people in here. You're gonna have to see black people, and yes, some of those black people might marry your white daughters. Get over it. You know, like that's what it's going to be. We're going to like it. Just you know, it's like you gotta hold it. It's like a sick person that doesn't want to take their medicine, and it's like you gotta, like, if you're not going to take it, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to force you to take it. Like a kid that's I don't want to take my medicine, and the mom's like, all right, here, fucking, you know, making you take a spoonful of it or whatever, because like you gotta take it, you know. Anyway, yes, I'm very heated.
So, Pokemon.
Yeah.
That was something. Folks,
I don't know. I don't know how we got onto that, but was it because of the farming simulators?
Dang, we're not even done with the first topic, my guy.
It's okay. I mean, it's all right.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, farming simulations. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's just, you know. ultimately, Pokemon Legends ZA. This guy over here.
Yeah, Pokemon. In a city, by the way.
That's right. Yeah, which I don't like because it's like, but it's part of the whole spin-off games or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the first one was in like Kyoto or something, and it was
no. So
right?
so the first one was way back in the past.
Yeah, but it was in like
way back in the past.
Well, it was in like feudal Japan.
Yeah. Like past feudal Japan, but there were some connections to like feudal Japan. But I am not going to get it
at all.
No.
Why?
I've come to find out that I don't really care. I'll play the spin-off games like Pokemon Legends, Arceus. I'll play those just willy-nilly. Just I'm bored. Something to do. Cool. But I've come to the conclusion that I'm a main guy. I love the mainline games.
Interesting.
Like this next one, Gen 10, confirmed to be. Oh gosh, it's a group of islands in Greece. I forgot what it's called, but it's like
the Greek islands.
It's like it has a certain name to it. It's like 10, 20 islands grouped together, and it's a fully immersive open world, no loadings. It is the first true open world game. You can literally go anywhere you please without which I hate this, no freaking hidden barriers, no invisible walls, no loading screens.
There's not such a thing as a game without loading screens, right? Like, it's just that loading screens are hidden. For example, going back to Mario, the sections, like in Mario Galaxy, when you hit those stars that you spin on and it flings you to another planet or whatever, that is a loading screen. It's just disguised as it's loading the rest of. Huh?
I don't see that as a loading screen.
No, I get that, but what I'm saying is, so you want them to have a way to cleverly disguise the loading screens, then.
Or just no loading screens.
But that's not. Okay, so you're not saying like it doesn't load. You just don't want to see it.
Right.
You don't want to know it's loaded.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay.
So like you, let's say you walk into an area, like you either, like, you don't need to go in yet, but you walk in and then at the very corner of the screen on the bottom, you see like a loading thing. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
And you're still like walking in the game and you can interact with people, but it's not like let's say you're about to enter a forest. You get to the entrance, and then the screen turns black for 24 seconds, and then it comes back up, and you're in the forest.
I don't think many modern games do loading screens like that anymore. Anyway, I think everyone hides them now. Yeah. But I understand your point. Yeah, loading is not like no one likes loading screens.
Yeah, no. There's a bunch of mega Pokemon. For those of you who are big fans. And every Pokemon fan is big fans of Mega Evolutions. That's probably the most loved gimmick in Pokemon so far.
I'm stoked. I can't tell you how
sarcasm,
much.
People. It's sarcasm. Listen, you can have your Sonic.
No, for sure.
Sonic.
No. I don't mean to like downplay or like disparage. Like, yeah, 100%. Like, I'm not going to yuck someone's yum. Like, it's awesome seeing you and other people how into it they are. I just make because you're like big fan people who are big fans. Like, oh yeah, I'm a huge fan. I'm stoked.
That's right. That's right. See people, I'm converting them.
Yeah. And I think after that, I think it was just like a little bit more scissor reel stuff. But I think the next big thing was Fire Emblem. Now, so
never played those games.
I haven't either. Fire Emblem for me is kind of like, and I kind of view a lot of RPGs this way anyway, where I'm interested in the story, I'm interested in the characters, so like, I'll like watch cutscenes, or I'll like watch Let's Plays or whatever, but I'm not gonna play Fire Emblem.
Right.
Apparently it takes place like several years after Three Houses, because one of the characters who is a kid in Three Houses is like the queen or something in this one. So I mean, I don't know. It looks cool. Fire Emblem.
That's dope.
To me, these are Smash characters,
Right.
Like the Fire Emblem characters are.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a funny thing with me. To me, all of the Nintendo characters first appeared in Smash. Like, before I ever played a Mario game, before I ever played a Zelda, a Metroid, anything, they were all Smash Bros. Characters to me.
Yep.
And I remember, like, I liked playing as Link. And this is part of my issue with, like, adventure games where you have to, like, find your own way, and collectathons, was, like, I knew these as characters that were, like, running around, like, beating other, like, characters up and stuff. I wanted to play a Zelda game where, like, it's more of, like, a hack and slash, like Devil May Cry or something. I didn't want to just, like, puzzles and you gotta go through this, like, tutorial bullshit to even get to, like, the actual fun part of the game. Like, I didn't want to do any of that. And then, like, with Mario, so I had a really rough experience where so for those that don't know, there was a time where McDonald's used to have game systems available to play in like a section of...
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how I first played Smash Bros. And Kirby 64 and a few other games. But, so I played Smash Bros. On there. And all I knew about it, because like the title screen, the background, had fire in it. So, and I knew it had the Mario character. So, I told my parents about it. I had a Nintendo 64 and I wanted it. And my folks got me Super Mario 64. I was very disappointed. And I think it's part of the reason that I don't like collectathons, because I was expecting Smash Bros. I got Mario 64. Which I know a lot of people love, and it's like such a big step for video games back then and everything, but I never liked this is another type of game I don't really care for, collectathons. Because I don't enjoy going through the same level over and over again, just doing a slightly different mission or whatever. That's like boring and repetitive to me. I want to give collectathons another shot. I think at some point I will. Like Mario 64, for example. But I just don't. I never got it. And I was really disappointed with that. But then my dad actually went and asked one of the people, one of the workers. Yeah. At McDonald's, hey, like, what game is that you have in there? So, and they told me Super Smash Bros. So I got Smash Bros. Finally, I got Smash Bros. And I was happy. But still, when I went to play like Star Fox 64, Metroid, Zelda, all these things that these characters were from, they didn't play like they do in Smash Bros. Right. So I was like, well, this isn't what I wanted. And I wanted action games. I wanted like, I thought a Metroid would have been like, I'm running around as the character, like, I don't know, shooting aliens or whatever while like a hack and slash but with guns, Like, I don't know, I thought these were going to be like more straightforward action, I don't know. I just didn't. But anyway,
speaking of shooting games or shooter games, for the longest time I couldn't remember the name, but it was on the GameCube.
Conduit?
No, that was fun. But there was one that I absolutely loved that I literally would play over and over and over and over again.
Time Splitters?
Called Custom Robo.
Oh, okay.
That game was...
So that was... I only played the demo of that.
Oh, dude.
But I'd been looking for it, and I did find like an emulator for it, and I wanted to play. Eventually, I am going to play it.
Dude,
it's on the list.
Play it. Dude, no, dude. Play it.
I will.
It is... So,
and it's an action game, I know that.
It is. So, growing up with my older brother...
Yeah.
We were big fans of Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
Yes.
Big fans.
Did you ever play Melee?
Yes.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, so Melee was the first Brawl... Well, not Brawl. Melee was the first Super Smash Bros. Game that I played. And so... so my brother was very good at Brawl, and he was very good with Ike. He would literally demolish me every single time with Ike. And I would always say, like, hey, can you not, like, destroy me? I want to get a hit on you. And he's like, no, you're never going to beat me at this game. Deal with it. And I'm like, okay, you suck. Yada, yada, yada. And so, when we found out about Custom Robo, that was the game for me. And I would have whooped my brother's butt in. And just like me, he'd be like, bro, like, let me run around and shoot. Like, nah, fam. Nah, fam. This is revenge. Oh, dude, it was, I have a hankering to play it now. It is so fun, dude. Oh my god. Like, I can't remember what the classes of robots were. There was, like the regular standard, like Iron Man-esque robot, and then I remember there was like a female version of that, and then there was also like another female, but it was like a robotic pixie, like it could fly, and there was this like big hulking like robot with a big cannon on its back. Anyway, it was so fun, and like man, you could equip this robot with like so many. You could equip it with like homing devices, grenade rocket launchers, Gatling guns, all kinds of really, really, really dope, like just these weird, fantastical guns. The storyline was, honestly, I could probably give that game a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. What you doing, eh? It's my cannoli mole. What you doing? Talk to me nice. But, yeah, storyline, 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I have such a hankering to play it now that I'm remembering it. There were like all of these like game modes. There was like
I know the story mode.
Yeah, the story mode was so good, very, very good. But there was like a.
I'm gonna look it up when we're done here.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm gonna join you too.
Okay.
It's such a freaking fun game, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a story mode. There was arena mode where you could play against someone else. You could play against other people. I think there was 8 people that you could play in like an arena. Okay. Oh my gosh, in the arenas. Oh my gosh, each arena was literally super specific. Like there was one, it was like a floating garden where you could like go over I'm not going to call it a ladder. It's a things that go over lakes or rivers.
A bridge?
A bridge. There we go. Gosh, boy, getting old. Am I right? No. But there was that. All in all, the game 10 out of 10 on every aspect. Fantastic. But yeah, I have a hankering for it, and I may later on tonight before going to bed watch a playthrough.
The whole thing? You need to like start a playthrough or something.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try to find some stuff on it.
Yeah,
before we're done here.
Yeah, Custom Robo, and my brother for the like I said, for the longest time, he was like, dude, like let me get my bearings. I'm like, nah, fam. This isn't gonna be like Super Smash Bros. With you, brother. No, this is my game.
It's funny because I grew up as an only child, but I had a friend who, and he actually got me into Sonic and stuff. But he would rent games and he would like kill it at these games all the time, and he would kill me at these games all the time until I got them, because I'm like learning while I'm playing for the first time with him whooping my ass. Right. And then when I got the games myself and I was able to get better at them, I was more of a match. He still beat me a lot of the time, but we were much more evenly matched. He would do all these things that like I didn't know about, and he knew about because he'd been playing it. Like, that's cheating. It's like, it's not cheating if it's in the game. And I'm like, I guess that's true. Like, I don't know if the game. Anyway, so like the biggest one was Sonic Adventure 2.
Fun game.
Especially the 2-player battle mode. Like that was that was like our big one that we did pretty well against in like Smash Bros. And stuff too. And I got to the point where like the church we used to go to, I dominated well, okay, me and a few other people dominated in Brawl. My go-to was Sonic, which when they announced that Sonic was going to be in Brawl, I mean, I was already stoked for Smash Bros. Anyway, but when they announced Sonic was going to be in it, I was like, oh my, like, it's a dream come true.
Oh my goodness,
yeah. Well, because when they announced Snake was in it, who was a third-party character, like, all bets were off. And since then, everybody had been, like, everyone was clamoring for Sonic more than anyone at that point. I mean, we're probably never going to get it again, but in this last one, we got fucking Sora. Which
what a freaking loser, dude.
What? What do you mean
freaking Sora? Anybody who plays as Sora, you have no life.
That was just OP.
Too OP. Too OP, my boy. God, it's so annoying. All of his...
Who are your... This will probably be like the last thing we talk about before we close. But who are your, like, mains in Smash?
Oh, man, I haven't played Smash in a long time. Oh, gosh. Okay. I think it was funny. At the time, I made, like, a list of, like, my top 10, top 5.
Do you want me to pull up a roster?
No.
There's like 70 or something, but
yeah, no. I can remember the majority of them. I remember like my best 5 that I always played as was Link, Captain Falcon, Mewtwo. And with Mewtwo, I think was the up B motion where he like you could teleport him anywhere. So that was always cool. And
Mewtwo?
Yeah, Mewtwo. And the whole charging his Shadow Ball.
Yep.
That was always always a good thing. Okay, never mind. So actually, my actual main 5 that I played as all the time was Captain Falcon. Mewtwo, Pokemon Trainer, Ike, yeah, buddy, and Mii Fighter.
Oh,
yeah, my boy.
You do like Mii Fighter. Mii Fighter's cool.
Dude, I rock the house down with Mii Fighter.
You're pretty good with it. It's funny because like most people aren't like most of the time Mii Fighters. The Mii Fighter character, like he means specifically the fighter one.
Right.
Normally the Mii Fighters, be it the punching one or the brawler, it's called.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
The swordsman or the sword fighter or the gunner.
Yeah,
like
gunner.
None of those.
Gunner was I'd say from best to worst I played as best brawler, gunner, swordsman.
I would switch gunner and swordsman, but for me it would be similar.
Okay. Yeah, I remember it was you, me, and you,
me, Patrick, and Logan. We had like a tournament thing at one point. Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, guys, this man gets salty as fuck.
Listen. I do get salty. That's why I actively never, ever, ever play with other people or online because, and I don't know who you are or if you even exist still, but you know who you are when I say this. And you are despicable. I remember I played an online game on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
With me? Or when you're on?
Just me on my own.
Okay.
I decided, you know what? I want to go online and play with or against strangers. Right? Cool. Okay. Right? Whatever. I go on there, and apparently I got sucked into like a tournament.
Oh, okay.
And surprisingly enough, I was pretty proud of myself.
Okay.
I got through everyone except this one person. And I was so stoked. I was like, you know what? I got through all these people, surprisingly. I'm going to destroy this guy. And I'm going to win this tournament that I got sucked into.
I've never won a tournament either.
This person, literally, the match started, and not even 10 seconds into this match, he like, I don't know, poisoned me or like stunned me to where I couldn't move. He rushes over, pummels me, does up, down, just all the moves.
What did he play as?
Oh, gosh.
I'm trying to think of...
I think he played as, like, Captain Falcon.
Captain Falcon doesn't have a poison move.
Or so
I'm thinking Mewtwo can stun you with, like, their down B psychic thing. Pikmin can stun you or poison you if they throw out a poison.
Poison Pikmin.
Poison Pikmin. I'm sorry, Olimar is the character.
Olimar, yeah.
I don't think... Yeah, Ganondorf can't poison.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone else who can poison, actually.
Well, it wasn't really poison, but he just, like, stunned me or whatever to where I couldn't move.
Uh-huh.
Or, like, trapped me.
Uh-huh.
And this person rushes over, grabs me, starts pummeling me with every move.
Yeah.
He then proceeds, like, at this point, I sat my controller down and watched.
You're like, fuck it.
I literally watched myself getting
destroyed.
Just destroyed. He does all these things. He then proceeds to throw me off of the stage, runs after me, leaps after me, grabs me in midair, pummels me. I don't know how he did this or if it's even possible, but he threw me underneath one of the stages, came at me. Mm-hmm. He did all of this all over the freaking stage.
Yeah.
And he
people can do that shit for sure.
I'm just like, I'll go get some root beer or water.
Yeah,
get a snack and watch my own
sandwich
demise.
while this is happening.
Literally in the background I heard and finally I sat back down and I'm at like 500 in health.
When I fight people like that, I'm just like I'm fighting a pro. I can't.
Yeah, and so I was like near death. I was at like 500 or however much it goes.
Yeah, like 300.
And then finally, he stuns me again. And he's standing in front of me. And while I'm being stunned and I'm trying to get back up, he then proceeds to finally throw me off the stadium and down to where it says KO.
Yeah. Do you remember what stage it was?
I think it was like the final destination. It was like the classic purples. The space one. Yeah.
For some reason, I was thinking about this on DK, the one at nighttime where it's, I don't remember what the stage is called, but it's like dark and it's It originally came from the Nintendo 64,
right?
But
he does these. He assaults me. Well, let's just say he assaults me.
He assaults you.
Yeah, he clearly did. And then he threw me off and I got KO'd. And I sat there and I said out loud to myself and ultimately to the screen, I say, you know what? I am never, ever, ever going online ever again.
Wow, that's funny.
And to this day, never gone online because I got violated. Playing that game with random strangers. And then, me being,
you're lucky you didn't play for glory mode.
Oh my god. And, then me, I'm like, I'm like, obviously this person couldn't hear me, but I was roasting him. I was like, man, dude, you probably sit at home in your parents' basement eating freaking Cheetos, nothing else to do all day except play the game. So stupid. I was going off on this.
There's a level of truth to
I was just like,
people like that, but there's also, I think a lot of that is like hope, where it's like you're losing so bad, and you're probably like this loser with and they're like actually like fucking killing it. Yeah, they're a fucking competitive person who like this is their job. You have no idea, but
so like me, I'm a very like I will say
very competitive.
I'm very competitive, and when I lose, it's you can definitely see and hear my dislike, and I don't mean it, like with whatever I say, I don't mean it. It's just like I'm like I didn't win, like that's why I don't like play sports with anybody else, and I don't play games online with anybody else because
I don't play games
because then it gets brutal, real quick, real fast, and I say some things that I'm surprised none of my other friends have.
Well, I mean, it's the same, especially
dude,
online
we can't
gaming.
be friends because you said that to me.
I mean,
like,
the thing, that's just how a lot of online gaming is in general. I played League of Legends years ago, and my god, the learning curve is ridiculous, and the toxicity is insane.
Brother.
Like, I don't even want to get into it. But, because I don't want to get into it because we're like running out of time. But, I do want to talk about
That's right, I got a hot date.
I want to talk about my mains real quick, which are Sonic,
naturally.
Link.
Which one?
Oh, original. Like adult.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, Toonlink's stupid.
He's not stupid.
He's actually very agile.
He's very
He's very quick.
He's a lot more floaty and quick. I don't know the order really past this, but Captain Falcon,
okay.
Pyra and Mythra,
okay.
Samus, 06 Samus.
Ooh. I can rock with Samus.
I play as Bayonetta every now and then. Fox is one.
I like Falco.
I'll use Mario now, but he's not. Oh, I'd say like Marth or Ike or Roy. One of the swordsmen I like.
I thought you were going to say Dr. Mario.
Nah. I mean, Dr. Mario's cool.
Hey, if you could kill with Dr. Mario, then you're a different breed of person.
No, I mean, they're all pretty good like characters.
No. Now, if you could rock it with Jigglypuff, you're an underdog.
I mean, the main way people kill with Jigglypuff is they'll like get you onto the stage, and they'll use their up B to make you fall asleep, and then float their way back.
Or that like charging, like
that was like the spin dash.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is an interesting question. Is that an actual move in Pokemon?
It is not. It is not. No.
Fucking bullshit, man.
The singing is like the.
I know there's a whole fucking episode about how she just wants to hear people. She wants people to hear her sing, and they keep falling asleep. Like mad at them, and it's kind of funny.
Drawing on their faces.
It's
like one should.
It's kind of cute. Yeah. Little brat. But no, those are my I would say those are my mains.
I dig it.
Those are the ones I'd say I gravitate toward.
Okay.
Oh, and then like Mii Fighter or Mii Brawler or Mii Sword Fighter. Those are those are probably my go-tos. But my experience with online, because I'll just touch on that too, since you did. I used to play online pretty frequently. Smash Bros. Online. I was pretty good at it. There were times where, I mean, I never fucking crushed it, but there were times where I would, because I got tired of fighting against the computers. I'd win all the time. And I was like, even if I had them at $9.99 and all that shit, so I would play what was it? I'd play for glory mode or for fun mode on Smash Bros. For the Wii U, and then when Ultimate came out, I would play, mess around with the items or the lives or the how many people is it 1-on-1 or is it 3, free for all, whatever, and I had a good time with online. I haven't played it in years, but I had a good time with playing online. It was something I did more so before I moved out, got my place and stuff. I played a little bit like here and stuff, but I think there was a time where we played online together and you had the same. We were on a team, and you did not like the people.
I did.
He said very mean things about.
Did.
When he's talking about, he's like, you're probably some loser. You sit at home, you don't do anything. That's how he is about everyone that he beat. He's such a sore loser. You could be beating this dude. You could be getting beaten by this dude who's fucking jacked and has a ton of money, and they're living their dream, and they got some hot girlfriend or whatever, or maybe they're a girl. You have no idea, you have no idea.
So that's the reason. And I don't want to be in that mind frame, and I don't want the people to be in. I'm you guys.
You don't like what it does to you.
Oh, dude, it literally turns me into a different person. It's bad. Yeah,
It's kind of
I have said some things before, and I've gone back that night or whatever, and I've gone over what I've said,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
why did I say that? That's so mean.
It's kind of like how I was going off about, like, roids.
Oh, yeah.
But, no, we both had our rants.
That's right.
So, it's nice. Anyway, look, I think that's a good place to end this episode. Guys, if you have anything, anything you'd like us to talk about, I'd love to hear what you guys think about things like, what did you think of the Pokemon Direct? What do you think of the rural America? Do you agree with me? Do you, whatever, do you get heated? Would you get really tilted when you play online games?
That's right. What do you say? Just kidding.
What do you? Yeah, put in the
Don't
comments.
put it in
all
the
the
comments.
yeah, no.
Don't do that because it's.
I love. There's this meme. I love it. It's like it's a graph, and it's like percentage of guys who have had sex with my mom, and it's like a very small sliver for my dad, and then it's this huge chunk, and it says Call of Duty players.
Oh god,
like 12-year-olds on Call of Duty. 100. And it's hilarious. But anyway, no, yeah. Let us know what you think about any of these topics. Let us know if there's anything else you want us to discuss. Could be fun, could be lighthearted, could be controversial, could be whatever. I would love to do. I want to do this on my channel too, but I want to do like unserious hot takes, like how I like soda flat, or we can debate about like what direction does the toilet paper.
Everybody, join me! Boo!
Yeah, or we can
Flat
debate
soda.
Or we can debate about how you like the toilet paper going on the wrong side, from the under. So
it's
all these
going in
things.
the same place. Who cares? But apparently, a lot of people do it.
It fucking matters.
It's like a cultural thing, which
it doesn't matter. But no, I think that'd be fun to do, like not super serious hot takes or whatever.
Just fun hot takes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, something like that.
Fun, stupid hot takes.
Yeah. I always thought about doing that as like an April Fool's special or something, where I'm like, guys, these are going to be my most controversial opinion, and then it's like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, but I'll tell you one. I think we can agree on this. We can close with this. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Yes, it does.
Hell yes.
Yes, it does. And for those of you who disagree, you know what you can do? You can go watch an episode of Pokemon. And you can say Pookie. Okay?
Call back to the last episode.
Yep.
Anyway, that's the end of our show. Like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below.
We're open books, so ask whatever you want. At least I am. So
subscribe, leave a like if you enjoyed. It helps the algorithm a lot. Share, if you thought it was cool and want to. You're probably realizing this from the last episode and this episode. There's not really like a specific theme. We're literally like we're sitting on a couch and we're shooting the shit.
That's right.
And the whole point is you guys are like with us and you're fucking
That's
part
right.
of the conversation.
That's
so,
right.
Join in the conversation. Anyway, that's all I got. Anything from you?
Honestly, just keep it real, Pookie. Keep it real. Be yourself. Don't be afraid to stand out. Seriously, because there's only one of you in the world, and stay true to yourself, Pookie.